Hi everyone, this week we are going to be taking you through a calculator that we created to make your life so much easier. What more can we say? And it reduces your tax liability with HMRC. Even better, even better. So we're coming to the end of the time when you need to submit your 23-24 tax return. Now, if you have left it last minute and because you're feeling overwhelmed and too big of a job to do, we have got a workshop coming up. I'm going to put the details down below. We've got one in December, beginning of December, and one in January, where I will take you through the process of gathering all your data to be able to submit your self-assessment. This is aimed at sole trading businesses. It could be your bit of a side hustle, but you just do not know where to start and you want to be able to submit your tax return, not asking for a professional to do it due to costs or anything like that. It's absolutely totally fine, but I have got your back on this workshop. I shall put the details below. Anyway, let's go back to this video. I'm going to take you through how to claim the use of your home, your mobile, and your mileage in your sole trading business. They're all valid expenses because it's all about running your business. Okay, so in this calculator, which you can download, there is another link below where you can enter your email address and your name, and we'll email it straight to you. Can't make it any easier than that, really, can I? Anyway, let's take you through this calculator. Okay, so when you get the email or ask you to download a workbook which will explain to you how about each of these expenses, but also this calculator as well. Now we're going to take you through each section. So the first one I'm going to do is use of home. When I'm talking about use of home, I'm talking about the time that you have spent at home, either working on your laptop or creating things in your home, researching, anything to do with your business, you have worked at home to do. You need to have a rough idea how many hours per month it's taking you've done at home. So, and then we're going to use HMRC's simplified expenses, which allows you to claim a certain amount depending how many hours you have worked at home. It's so on the spreadsheet we have got this indicated down here. So any hours up to 24 hours you cannot claim anything. Then anything between 25 and 50 hours you can claim £10 per month. £10 each month you did between 25 and 50 hours. If you did 51 hours to 100 hours you can claim £18, and anything over 101 hours it's £26. Okay, so let's go back to the top. Now I have an event in June. So in April it was just maintaining the business, maybe doing a bit of research. So I think I did about 30 hours. Then in May it ramped up a bit because I had the event in June. I needed to get ready. I need to work out where I'm staying for the event, if I need to stay over, if I need to create anything for my stand, etc, etc. So I definitely did a lot more hours that month. So I'm going to actually double it because it took me so long to do. Then in June is when the event was, but it was more like middle. So obviously after the event things went back down again. I had to recover and stuff. So I'm going to say in June we did about, let's say, 45 hours. And then in July, I think I maybe did 25. And should we go with August? Again, I maybe like, 32. As you can see, the calculator has automatically worked out how much I can claim for each of those months. Okay. Right, the next one we're going to look at is your personal mobile. If you have a business mobile that you use purely for business, you do not use it for personal, then you just claim the whole of that amount of that mobile bill, okay? But this is for most of us, most sole traders who have a personal mobile that we also use for our business. So when I'm talking about using your personal mobile, I'm thinking of when you answer phone calls to your clients, or you answer phone calls to your suppliers, or you're ringing up HMRC to inquire something. That's probably a long time, because on hold for absolute ages. Anyway, what else can you do? So using your mobile to take photographs for your social media, to post on your social media, to plan your week, to answer emails, answer WhatsApp messages, answer text messages, to research on the social media platforms, etc., etc. You use it quite a bit, okay? But you just need to work out how much of the time you use it, the time you use it is for business. It's not going to be 100%, because that means it's a business mobile, and I would probably say anything between 90 and 100%. That is a business mobile, and you should claim all of it, or just take off 10% for your personal. But anyway, I digress. We're saying this is your personal mobile. It's mostly used for your personal life, so let's work it out. So I would say in April, it's probably just answering a few emails, doing a bit of social media planning and recording. So I probably would say that I probably used it for about 35% of the time. Then in May, it ranked up a bit, because again, planning for that event, I think I probably went up to say 57%. And then in June, slightly maybe gone down, so let's say 43%. And then back in July and August was normal, so I say 35%. Now, you need to get your mobile bill for each month and find the basic value. When I'm saying the basic, I mean it is just for the mobile phone itself and your plan, wherever it is, for minutes and stuff. If you've got anything extra like Sky Sports subscription, or a payment towards another device, then you need to take those amounts off. So I want the basic amount. So for me, the basic amount is probably £45. So I'm just going to enter £45 in each month. Okay. And there you go. The calculator has automatically worked out how much I can claim of that bill for my business use. Right, the next one we're going to do is your mileage tracker. When I'm talking about your mileage tracking, I am talking about all your business miles that you have done for your business in your personal car, personal vehicle, wherever it may be. When I'm talking about business journeys, I'm talking about when you go and have to pick up some products from a supplier, or you've had to go shopping to buy items for like an event stall, or pick up something, pick something up. It could be to making a delivery to a customer. You've sold something, they live locally, so you're going to deliver it to them. It could be going to a networking event, so you can spread the word of your wonderful business. It could be meeting up with a customer to plan what you're going to do with them. It could be taking a journey to get a great social media background for a social post. It could be anything to do with your business, essentially, or making a delivery, didn't we? So those are the core business journeys that you're probably going to do. Now you need to have this tracked somewhere, whether you've made a note in your diary, or you've got proof via receipt that you went to a certain place to go and get the product, etc. Or like you've made a note in like WhatsApp, said, oh yes, I'm going to deliver this to your house on this date, etc. So you've got a way of tracking it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to record all these business journeys in this calculator. So at the bottom you can see another tab that says mileage tracker. Now it says name here, but you can put your business name, or you can just leave it blank. Now if we're doing this as a catch-up thing for the tax return that is due in the 31st of January, which is the 23-24. So 23-24. So that is 6th of April to the 5th of April. I like to round it up to whole months. So we're talking about April 23 to March 24. So I'm going to put this in 2023 to 2024. Okay. And we're going to put in the date of each journey. Let's say one was on 11th of November 23. We're going to say another one's probably, it's probably better to go through your diary and do it in order, but let's do this. Say this was networking. This is one is delivery to client. This one is going to supply pickup supplies, taking it to the post office, taking packages to the post office. Not what else could be. Event, the event that you're showing at, or it could be going to a professional bodies event. So yeah, let's go and put some dates beside this. Let's just make some random dates up. I'm going to be very original with my dates. These should be all 23, but it doesn't matter for this. It doesn't really matter. It's just an example. So we're just going to do 4th of April, 5th of May. Okay. And then we're going to, let's make that one to June actually, because we'll talk about we're doing an event in June, aren't we? Right, so to work out how many miles you did, you've got to remember it's the journey to the place and coming back again. It's not just a one-way trip. Unless it is a one-way trip and then you did something there that was personal, so it becomes irrelevant the journey home. I like to use Google Maps because there's no way I will remember to make a note of my mileage at the start of the journey and the end of the journey. It just doesn't occur to me until I'm like midway through the journey and it's gone. And I'm also assuming that you don't have an app to track this for you, because there are some great apps out there that will do this, that like Mile IQ will help you on this. QuickBooks with if you have their software, their app will track your miles for you as well. It does mean your location has to be on it all the time, and it does mean you have to review each journey saying it's business or it's personal. You just keep swiping it either way to say what it is. But this is we're assuming you don't have a mileage tracker. So let's go to Google Maps, and we're going to say we went to Saracens in Ware for my networking that I do once a month with Pop Connect. It's not that one, this one. And then we're going to press directions, and then we're going to say we started off in Hertford Heath, which is where I am based. There we go. And then as you can see, it tells you how long the journey should take and how many miles it is. Now, I know that this networking group, the pub, doesn't have its own car park, so I probably parked a little bit closer, a little bit further away. So I'm going to say it's going to be 2.5 miles on this one. And so we're going to go back to my tracker. I'm going to say from work to Saracens Ware, 2.5 miles, and because I'm going to do the return journey in total, the mileage is going to be 5. And there you go. The the calculator's already calculated how many how much I can claim for that one journey. So I'm just going to put in some random miles for all the rest of these. So let's say 15 for that one. Pick up supplies, let's do an 8. Take packages, let's do another 5. For this event, it was maybe, let's pretend it's quite far away, so I'm going to say it's like a 42 mile round trip. To see probably going again, this could be like quite far away, I'm going to say it's a 60 mile round trip. And as you can see, the calculator's then tallying how much it is over the whole year. Now, if you accidentally start entering with a space in the middle, you will get an error message. So let me just show you. Let's say network again. Again, do that, and we're going to say 5 easy gets. So you need to make sure there are no gaps at all. So let's just take those. I'm going to move it up again. I'm going to move this one up here, and that has mucked it up. Oh, that's good. So we're going to go. Right, so therefore I'm going to delete. That's it. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to move that up to there. Okay, and there you go. Right, then we're going to go back to the calculation sheet, and this, it will bring in all the values for each month for the journeys, and it gives you a total at the end. Now on the bottom line down here, this tells you how much you can claim for each month for each of these things, and we totally will make a claim of £211. Well, that's not a small amount to put your nose up on it, is it really? So let's review this. So at the top, we've got all the months of the financial year, the tax year, which is always runs from April to March. And then we've got home. This is to record how many hours you have worked for home on each of these months. And then it automatically calculates how much you can claim. Then we've got your mobile bill for your personal mobile bill. So you enter the amount of your bill and then how much of you've used that for your business. And then we've got the mileage tracker, which is taking the values from the mileage tracking tab and putting it into each of these months. And then with a total at the bottom. Now, when it comes to entering these data into your self-assessment with HMRC, I want you to put your home as office costs. Your mobile, there's one that says telephone on it, so put it on that one, and then put your mileage into travel. Okay, so there you go. That's how to use this calculator. You can then save a copy of this and start using it for the new financial year if you're doing a catch-up, and then you can fill it out each month. Then it's not so much of a chore when you come to do your tax return, so you've got the data there. So, you know, if you keep on top of it each month, it's of less stress and less overwhelm. So that's it. So, as I said before, go down into the comments, the description below. There is a link on how to download, to get the link to download this calculator to make your life easier and to reduce that tax amount you have to pay. What more do you want on that front? And also remember, I've got a workshop coming up in December and in January that helps you to bring in all your paperwork together and put it into a similar calculator that will help you tell you where to put the figures and get it all together, because I know it's a massive job and it's so overwhelming. So go and find out more details about that below as well. Remember to subscribe to the video, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.